Hi, I'm Jingwen. I have a first interaction with my partner yesterday. That day is Mid-Autumn Festival in China. So I invited her to my apartment yesterday and cooked some Chinese food and eat mooncake together. So I will talk some detail about yesterday. So before I met with her, I just invited her to have lunch at my apartment yesterday. So I arranged a ride for her because yesterday is game day, so there are lots of people in school. So maybe that is really difficult for her to go to apartment. So I just take a cab to Holden Hall where she lives and take her with me to my apartment because my apartment is a lot of hard to find, so I just go to Holden Hall and take her to my apartment. And before I have this kind of interaction, I think this must be a very interesting interaction because I can show her what is Mid-Autumn Festival and we can eat mooncake together. She never experienced that, so maybe this is a very good experience. So I'm really excited and expectful about this first interaction. So, and also, I never take like a foreigner to my apartment to cook together or eat food together. So I think this is a very good experience for me. And during we cook lunch together, I think everything is awesome because we have a very good cooperation. We just cook together, like she cuts the food and I wash the dishes and I wash the vegetables and meat. And after he cut those meat and vegetables, I cook it. And I cook the soup and she cook the vegetables and meat. This interaction is awesome because I know how to interact with foreigner and how to teach a foreigner how to cook it. So, and I feel really comfortable to cook with her because I don't need to care so much. Is because we have so many common topics to talk with, so we do not feel really embarrassed. So it's really good. And after we cook, we eat together. I cook about 3 dishes. The first one is like pepper pork, I think, and the second one is a soup, a tomato soup, and the third one is eggplant. So she likes eggplant really much. She told me she never experienced the eggplant and never tasted. So she likes it. So I'm really happy. So after we eat lunch together, I show some video about what is Mid-Autumn Festival and why should Chinese people eat mooncake together at this day. So she's really serious about this thing because she takes some notes when I show the video to her. This has really surprised me and I'm really happy about that. And another thing I'm really surprised is she eats spicy food. Before she come to my apartment, I'm really afraid of she doesn't like spicy food because a lot of foreigner doesn't eat spicy food, this kind of spicy food, the Chinese kind of spicy food. But she likes it, so fortunately she likes it, so I'm really happy about that. And she eats like a pepper and really spicy pepper. And I have a positive emotion, that is, she likes Chinese food, and she told me that the dishes, that eggplant is really amazing, and she never tasted it before, and she is very willing to cook it by herself after I teach her. And the negative emotion is she doesn't like the inside of the mooncake because there is salty yolk inside of the mooncake, but she told me she doesn't like the egg, especially that the egg inside the mooncake smells really bad. So she doesn't like it, but Chinese people usually like the salty yolk, I think. And yeah, I need accommodation about these interactions because I need to be welcome, because this time is she comes to my apartment and she will takes a lot of time to do these interactions. So I welcome her to my apartment, be a guest, and I need to arrange a ride to come to my apartment and send her to go back to her holding hole. So accommodation is necessary. And after these interactions, I also want to take her to see the Chinese movie to maybe this week or next week, because there is a Chinese movie now that's called maybe The Lost in Hong Kong, and I want to take her to experience what is exactly about the Chinese culture. And I also want to take her to experience the Spring Festival, maybe the February, February at the next year. Maybe this will be a long time, but I want to take her to experience the Spring Festival. So that's it. That is my first interaction. That's great, because I think I've already let her learn a lot about Chinese culture. I'm really excited about the next interaction. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.